quick rundown. This gym is pretty nice, honestly, for kind of a budget-friendly resort. It's not crazy over the top, and usually there's nobody here, and it's open 24 hours. If you ate a ton of crap and you feel like you want to burn it off, come here in the middle of the night. I don't know. But it's decent. Like, I would totally come here. It's not like ginormous. It's not like huge, but it's a good size, and you got a view. You got all the greenery around from the resort, and it's kind of in the middle of everything. So that's the gym. Here we have their bar, and the swim bar is on the other side. This spot in particular gets filled up crazy. There's a huge line usually here, kind of midday, maybe starting early in the day. So probably want to get here as soon as you can if you're going to go to the beach. This is our third time being in Mexico, and I'm obviously comparing this resort to the ones I've been at before. Comparing it to resorts like Excellence, Haven, price range of about anywhere from $400 to $600 a night. Obviously that price changes. Oh, look at that. Horses. Cowboys here. The sand here is maybe not as white as the one in Riviera Maya area or closer to Cancun, but it's not bad. The texture is about the same. Maybe it's a little bit more grainy, not as silky and soft, but like for me it's like whatever, it's fine. We're here in February, and when we were in Riviera in the summer, it was terrible. The seaweed was insane. Obviously right now you won't see any seaweed anywhere technically, so I'm not going to even bring that up, because if you go to Cancun this time, you'll be fine, most likely. So seaweed's out of the question. I wouldn't even talk about that at this point. Also, the palm trees don't seem to be doing much in terms of cover. Maybe it's the time of the year. There's not much in terms of shade. Well, by the beach, there's not much in terms of, little huts and somewhere you can hide. But there is a ton of chairs. And you got the beach, you can walk as far as you want technically. We also really like the fact that you got some mountains. You got some of that here, which is kind of cool because it's not just like an open ocean. And another plus here in Puerto Vallarta is the sunset. The sun sets here on the beach, which is great. First night we came here, it was like golden hour. It was beautiful. Another highlight is the waves here can be, they can get pretty big. Not like giant. I won't say it's like super dangerous, but like I love waves. Like I enjoyed it. They get pretty rowdy. But I think that just adds to, that's like a bonus in my opinion with some waves. It makes it more fun. And instead of just still water here, it's like a little bit more interesting. You can play in the water. If your kids are older, it's gonna be great. I think they'll love the waves. The sand is nice and what's it called? It's nice and soft, and it's perfect for building sandcastles. I think it's just great for that. Not rocky at all. Haven't hit a rock at all here. So as this wasp flies around trying to get into my drink, get out of here. What I was trying to say earlier is the resorts that I'm obviously going to be comparing this to is Majestic, Excellence, and Haven. That's all like Riviera Maya area. This resort, guys, is literally half the price. Half the price. My expectations have been set really low because I've been to those resorts and they're more expensive. They're technically higher end, but you never know. You know, this resort has been not, I won't say redesigned completely, but it's been upgraded, updated, renovated. If we're just talking about beach alone, sure, the beach here I'd say isn't as thoughtful, not as many cool features and cool seating areas. But as a beach and what a beach is for, it's fine. The sand here is fine. Sure, it's not as fancy as the white sand at Cancun area, but it's not bad. It's not like a big drastic difference. I wouldn't even call it a big deal breaker, to be honest. Like right here, I'll show you. That's as much as you're gonna get here. These types of chairs, umbrellas. Last thing I will point out about the beach, I think depending on the time of the year, but I don't think it's gonna be as light blue as you see in the pictures on ads. Definitely Puerto Vallarta. The water here is probably a little darker. Again, not a big deal, honestly, guys. But if you really want, you're all about the photos and you need pictures for whatever reasons, for your ads, for your social media, for work, then maybe you would want those things. But if you're just a regular couple or whoever that just want to have a good time, you'll be fine, I think, in my opinion. Another thing I'd point out is dinner time, 6 o'clock. There are lines to the specialty restaurants, which don't need any reservation, but they do get filled up pretty quick. That could be, I guess, a downside for some people, that like you might not even get in, but you got to be there on time to have a chance to get in. So that's the one thing to keep in mind. But it is extremely beautiful, like out of this world beautiful here, for sure. No question, it's gorgeous, especially with the right lighting. It's just, oh, I love it. Here's the most authentic reaction to agave restaurant food. Как оно, вкусно?
Да. No.
Yeah, I just took little bites of everything. Sorry. For some redemption, we went to the Japanese restaurant, Sakura. There's my wife over there getting some sushi. The waves right now are huge, probably double what we saw earlier. Look at that, wow. Oh. Here we have the kids' playground / water park. It's about midday. The sun's about to get real hot. And so, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to close these things off for some shade. You know, why not? Just gotta pull on one of these. Get to command your ship, your pirate ship, for a couple minutes. So if you're into that, you'll enjoy it. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! Look at that. This place is nice. Like our toddler she's loving it. I will say keep watching your kids, because she already fell once and hit her head, so it can get very slick, and you gotta keep an eye on your kids, of course. Kind of how parenting is, but you got a pirate ship over there. I'll swing around. It's pretty cool. The water's not deep. It's probably like a 1.5 feet or so. Yeah, very nice. So the wait here can sometimes be half an hour, maybe less, maybe more, kind of depends on the time. Right now it's 7 o'clock, so it's about half an hour wait. But they gave me those beepers. Actually, it's half an hour to an hour wait, so maybe next time. I think that's the Italian restaurant. Pretty long waits here. So just learned that to get these waitlist pucks, you gotta get here early, grab them for a later time, and then you wait until this beeper goes off, and then you can go to your restaurant that you chose. Should have figured this out earlier, but better now than later. So paid some local to get my hair braided. We'll see how this Italian restaurant tastes. We are hoping to be satisfied, and hopefully we can enjoy our food here. Seems like Novi is getting at it. They have like a little buffet. You can grab food, I guess, while you wait for your specialty food. Beautiful wife here, getting the last post of the day in. Got her that necklace from a vendor. This actually looks pretty promising. We'll say this looks pretty good. She loves the moistures. Woo. This is where they have their ceremonies. There was already a couple weddings here this week while we were here. They also have these little boats. These sailboats, whatever you want to call these guys. $20 for half an hour per person. It's pretty good. This little tent right here is where you can get a massage. $20 half an hour, not too bad. Honestly, it's kind of a steal compared to our US prices. Guys, here's my genuine review of the massage here on the beach. Incredible. For $20. Unbelievable. Probably the best deep tissue massage I've had in a while. Better than the resorts themselves that charged hundreds of dollars. This was literally $20-25. I even tipped them because it was so nice. So as I was getting my tattoo, I learned from the local that these trees were planted here, and that's why they haven't opened up yet. Either they were probably relocated from another area, and they weren't here before, so they planted them, and that's why they haven't opened. And then in about a year, you should get some decent shade. So good to know. That's my apologies for not knowing and just assuming earlier, but yeah. I will say this could be a negative for a lot of people. There's definitely a lot of vendors here. Like, we've been to Cancun multiple times. It's never been this much. Like, some of them even come to you multiple times, the same people. And some of them are pretty aggressive. So different people, obviously they're gonna act different. So just be aware, be polite. Again, locals here are trying to make some money. So you gotta be respectful of them as well. So there's that. Although, as you can tell, these product glasses, that's a vendor. This hair, that's a vendor. Tattoo, vendor. I'm just helping out. I get a little bit back, so can't complain. So here we are. It's Friday. It's a little cloudy today, but it's still warm and it's nice. We got the poolside food for our baby. She's enjoying it. That don't va. Nice, вкусно. She loves it. It's so convenient, so nice. It's literally like a minute walk right here, right by the beach. It's so nice. There's a spot where you can grab towels. You give them a card and they give you a towel. They give you up to 3 cards, so 3 towels. A lot of people have been changing the towels multiple times a day, like getting new ones multiple times. And they weren't really liking it because they're going through so many towels and they're not running out. So it's best to do it once a day. Just grab what you need, have it for the rest of the day, and at the end of the day, you would return your towels. You better not lose it because then you gotta probably pay them for the loss. Here we are at the Steakhouse. I went to wait for half an hour for. Oh, this is the first restaurant that actually brings us appetizers.
Thank you. Looks good.
What do you think? Well, how was the steak?
It was a buchne, like it was good.
What does a buchne mean?
Nothing like wow. Like it was like
Standard.
7.
7 out of 10?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Just basic steak, nothing crazy fancy, just decent tasting. So yeah, not too bad. The burger was decent. A little plain. There wasn't much to it. Just mainly the meat was the only thing. It was really big. Took up the most of the space in that burger. Chunga chunga. Sky is more clear today. Definitely a lot more people out here for sure. Lots of stuff going on first thing in the morning. Horses are here all the time, literally every single day, mornings and evenings. So that's pretty cool. It's like 20 bucks for half an hour. So this is the last restaurant that we're gonna try. Right off the bat. That tastes like tap water, sink water. I'm not gonna lie. My wife pointed that out first thing. The water here tastes like it's straight from the sink. Hopefully the food will taste good. We'll see. Nachos. Someone got herself a juicy burger. Sweet. So this was pretty tasty place. I would say it's a solid 8 out of 10 compared to all the restaurants. The burger was good. Wings were good. A little dry, but at least they were crispy. Hot dog was kind of interesting because they put beans in there. That was like weird. Nachos were pretty good. Solid choice. Here's another angle of the resort by the beach. Right here, we have the closest building to the beach, which does have rooms with the beach view. They also have these wireless access points around the resort to help with Wi-Fi connection, and the Wi-Fi has been pretty decent. When we go to the beach close to the water, it gets a little bit rough and bad, but here we come out of this building that connects to the main building right there. Another thing I'll point out for those of you with kids, there honestly isn't much quiet areas to like walk with your stroller or like be in the quiet. Like I'd say most areas are bustling with people. There's people walking everywhere. Like this is the only spot I found that there's less people walking because it just goes to that building over there and that's it. So there's not too many areas where you can honestly just stay in the quiet unless you're in your room. Which is, you know, kind of sucks, but for some people that doesn't matter because they just want to be in the fun all day, every day. So resort is generally very pretty. It's very like classy, Spanish. White is like a good color that works. It's not like an old yellow Spanish building. It's nice and white, it's fresh. Seems like they cleaned up the paint in areas where it looks pretty good. Da nova. Here's a look of the interior of one of the buildings with multiple floors with trees inside. Looks pretty cool. For those of you that don't like stairs, I I don't want to be wrong here, but as of now, I didn't notice that there's elevators to all these rooms, and there are like people are using stairs a lot. So that might be a minus. Although the main building does have elevators from the lobby down to the different floors. But in terms of, as of now, I haven't noticed any elevators that are going from different floors to rooms. So, all right, guys, you know what time it is? I'm gonna show you the room that we're in. This is the least expensive room with no view, nothing like that. Just tap card. This is our last day that we're leaving, so the room is dirty, just FYI. For there to be power in this room, what you do is you take your card, you stick it in here, boom, you get power. Now here's the first con of this room, what we don't like, because we have a child. It's a little annoying. As soon as you power it up, TV always goes on every single time, and it starts playing noise. And then you have to always come to it and shut it off. This is the most basic room they have. They probably have bigger rooms with nicer views 100%, but this is as basic as it gets. Still, nice room. It is small, not large, not a ton of space, but honestly, for us, it's plenty. It's good. Get some light up in here. Very typical setup, like many resorts. You got your fridge, you got your drinks, you got your safe, closet, really nice. Storage in this room is plenty for us. Sink, very simple, pretty modern. And then your shower is really nice. We really like the shower. One negative was the conditioner was really watered down. It really didn't have any effect. So in terms of the toiletries, they're very basic, very cheap. Yeah. Rain shower is really nice, no complaints. Honestly, other than that, it's good. Got your toilet, very basic toilet. It doesn't get super cool here. Like in Seattle, at our house, it's like 66, 67. Here, you'll be lucky if it goes less than 69 or 70. So good thing they have a fan here, which helps a lot, but that's something I'd point out. Yeah, shelving, this bed, king size. Our baby was in the middle, me and my wife and I, either side. Phone, dial 9 to call for whatever you need. Another thing I'd point out about this bed, it's a very basic bed. We like stiff beds, so this bed in terms of stiffness was cool. The one thing I will say is the sheets and pillows are very basic, very motel-esque, nothing crazy. We didn't ask him to change our pillows. Maybe you can, but as of what we got, they're very like high pillows. They're not like soft. They're kind of stiff. So we don't have a view here, but we still enjoyed it. Like late at night, 9, 10 o'clock, just chilling out here. But you can definitely get a nice view for sure. But the balcony's still nice. I'm not gonna complain. It's good. And you can always close this off when the baby's napping. You got switches here for multiple things. It's another cool thing. You can switch this individually. You got these LEDs you can switch that turns on that sconce. It's kind of a neat touch. So yeah, they modernized this place. It's obviously new. It's very contemporary, neutral colors. So that's the room. Yeah. All right, so take it out.
How was the food in general here?
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. It was like your average kind of.
With that said, this resort is not expensive. So for the price, I won't say it's like a deal breaker. If you're a huge foodie and you love to eat, and it's like one of the most important things for you, you might be disappointed. Like there was times where I was like, I would eat something and I would just put it back because I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat this. This is not.
There's only one place that we went to. What was it called? Agave,
which was a technical specialty, and maybe it's just that one night, but
it tasted terrible.
everything we grabbed was just not
Like everything.
because it was not that good. Specialty restaurants, nothing fancy. Honestly, the American Steakhouse, like the restaurant where they have like American food, was actually pretty good, one of the best. Italian was decent. It was pretty good. We liked it. It was worth the wait. But the other ones, I won't say are not that special for a specialty restaurant. The drinks are okay here. The coffee was so and so. But other than that, that's our food and drink experience. So. Just talk about the things that stood out for us, like the highlights. So, 3 things, babe, that you think were definitely highlights of this resort in particular.
I really enjoyed the beach. I think it was really nice. Also, love if you come in with kids, they have like the pool for kids with like all the play activities. All the kids seem to love it. My daughter loved it. It's very entertaining.
Yes, the kids' play pool was amazing.
Yeah.
The best one we've been.
And it's
so
really
far.
big. Like it's decent.
Good size, yeah.
Third highlight is just the hotel itself is nice. It's aesthetic. It's really pretty.
Yeah, like this lobby. I mean, look at this. Heck of chic.
It kind of feels like you're inside and outside at the same time. It's like refreshing.
And if we would categorize the design, type of design, this is like bohemian, contemporary bohemian, modern, chic. You know, it's kind of what you want. It's like a trendy design.
Nice and airy.
Yeah, like I mentioned about the room, there's no crazy colors. It's more neutral. Like those fixtures hanging, like it's super cool. It's super cute. That's definitely a highlight for sure. Another thing is this resort. It can get pretty rowdy, pretty crazy. They have literally a night. I think it was Friday night where it's like everybody dresses in white, and it's like a rave party. It's like, I wouldn't call it for kids. Like we wouldn't take our kids there personally. We're not really about that. It's super rowdy and it's just like it's nuts. So they definitely have that here. So it's not a quiet resort. It's definitely on the louder side. And also, if you'd like drinking, drinks here can be also kind of hit or miss. But I noticed that if you tip your bartenders and they know you and they learn what you like, you're generally gonna be okay. They're gonna make you something tasty. But if you kind of go at it open-minded and just tell them, oh, make me something. I've done that a couple times and generally it wouldn't work out too well. The drinks were a little bit diluted, not super tasty. So who do you recommend coming here, or would you come here again if you were to for the money?
Take some friends who have kids and they all play together.
Yeah, if you're coming with people and friends, like friends, people you know, and kids, then yeah. If you're just like a couple, maybe a honeymooner, like me, myself, my wife, we would probably not come here because we're more about the luxe. Like we would pay a little bit more and we get more luxe and more like adults only style because that's what we like. So we wouldn't come here again. But if you're all like just family and friends, and yeah, it can be tough with a child. So if you have people you know that you can take with you, it's highly recommended.
Another thing that was really amazing for us is that there's a lot of older people too, and if you come with kids, like everyone here loves kids. We never got like a bad look or like that felt that it was inconvenient for them. Like everyone loves kids. Our daughter got so much attention just from
she got a
strangers,
lot
so
of compliments.
if you're coming in with kids, this place is definitely like really welcoming. Like people here love kids.
Yeah.
So.
And the demographic here is a crazy mix, but we see a lot of older people here, but at the same time we see younger people, so it's definitely really like a big mix. Lots of different types of people here. On that note, thank you guys, and hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.